Welcome back to the Wild Ride, where we have our sassy moments, our funny moments, our pessimistic moments, our screaming moments, and our bonding moments, which all culminates into
The Wild Ride. I'm Jessica Walter here with Ellie Davis on the .91 FM.
This week we'll be profiling Fort Wayne's rise from lame to fame, our New Year's resolutions, and addressing our Twitter question of the week.
So make sure to keep it tuned to the .91 FM for your favorite radio show.
That last song was O Valencia by the Decemberists here on the .91 FM. Welcome back to The Wild Ride with me and Jessica.
So as many of you guys know, we live in Fort Wayne, and Ellie and I were just discussing how a lot of people think Fort Wayne is lame.
I came to the conclusion the other day that Fort Wayne is actually pretty cool. And for one main reason, I was on the way home the other day, and I heard about the Vera Bradley outlet sale, and they kind of did a mini history on it, and I thought it was really cool because they said about 50,000 people come into Fort Wayne every year for it, and they make like $5 million. A lot of people say, oh, Fort Wayne's so small, like nobody even knows what it is. But my dad was on a flight back from Florida one time, and there were all these ladies on the flight, and the flight attendant had to ask them, oh, like, are you all traveling together, and what are you going for? And where are you going? They were all like, Fort Wayne! And they were like, yeah, like, it's the Vera Bradley outlet sale. Like, we love Fort Wayne. Okay, never did I thought I would hear anybody say love and Fort Wayne in the same sentence, but I guess that just proves that Fort Wayne isn't as lame as people think. We have exciting events going on, and one of those exciting events actually occurred last week, and Jessica got to go to it, so she's going to share a little bit about that for you.
Everyone knows that Addison Agan is from Fort Wayne, and she was the runner-up on The Voice. And I had the opportunity to go to one of her 2 home concerts at the embassy. And beforehand, they read something that her dad wrote about how he was so impressed with the fact that whenever she was on the show and people would ask her where she was from, she said, I'm from Fort Wayne, and I love my city, and I'm proud to be from Fort Wayne. And like, yesterday, I got to go on a tour of the brand, and they were talking about how they want to keep something like that, which is a big company. Like, they sell around the world, they sell across the country, but she wants to keep it based in Fort Wayne. She's like, we have the opportunity to expand and go somewhere else, but Fort Wayne is just like a good place for her to like have her business.
So in conclusion, every time you call Fort Wayne Fort Lame, I think you should rethink that.
I agree.
All right, so coming up next is Cut Your Teeth by Mississippi here on the .91.
Ellie and I have realized that we are not very good at the whole New Year's resolution thing.
Not that I expected us to be.
Yes.
And, on the first day, I was all like, yes, it's going to be a great year.
New year, new me.
Yeah, literally me. And then I realized, probably not.
I didn't have like a set New Year's resolution. I mean, I just kind of wanted this year to be good. And I started off the new year. I was sick and I almost got kidnapped. Ellie has gotten into multiple car accidents.
No. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me explain. Okay. Maybe 4 weeks ago, I was cruising on through my Edition and pulled up on some black ice, and I slid into this parked car. Everything was fine.
Until she got a concussion.
Oh my gosh. It was not that big of a deal, let me tell you. I ended up in their neighbor's driveway backwards, so that wasn't fun. I bawled. It was so bad. And the guy comes out and he's all like, oh my gosh, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm good. I am just losing it in their driveway. Granted, I am 6 houses away from mine. I was so close to making it home. And he's all, oh my gosh, this is so funny. And I was like, why is this funny? I do not find this funny. And he said, well, my car, the one that you just hit, it was just hit in the exact same spot an hour ago. We were waiting for the tow truck. That's what I said. He was like, we're just waiting for the tow truck. It's totally fine. I can't even see any new damage. You hit the exact same spot. I was like, wow, great.
And the rental car of the car that Ellie...
Yes, my New Year's resolution was no crying and no crashing. A stellar resolution on my point. The second day of the year, I'm about to go have lunch. I pulled out of my driveway, and I live on a hill.
Like, her driveway is very steep.
Yeah, so I picked up some ice on my driveway and slid just barely into the rental car that we had because of my previous incident. So, that was fun. Took just a little bit of pain off, and it wasn't good. And there came the crying, there came the crashing. So, pew pew, there go my New Year's resolutions on day 2.
Needless to say, Ellie and I have already failed at 2018, and I don't want to be a negative person. We're notorious for that. Ellie always says I complain on the show, but that's who I am. And we're going into 2018, 17 days in, already broke our resolutions. And it's fine. Happens every year.
What were your resolutions?
Just make it a good year. And I went into the year, I was sick. I was so sick. And it was like right around the new year. I had ordered myself an Uber.
That's your first mistake. Ubers are sketchy.
No, they're not. Anyways, we were in Chicago, and it was supposed to be a Chevy Malibu. It's dark out. I walk up to the Chevy Malibu, hop a squat. The guy looks back at me. He just gives me a look. I give him a look. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I got out, slammed the door, and ran down the street. I felt so bad. The guy was freaked out. Probably thought I was a crazy person. I am a crazy person.
You're lucky he wasn't a crazy person. He could have kidnapped you.
That's what I'm saying. I almost got kidnapped. Well, he looked at me really weird, and I was like, oh my gosh.
That's
probably
when you knew.
He was thinking about it, but I have high hopes for the rest of the year.
I reflect on these 17 days, and I just know that it's going to be better.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to make it better. The resolutions that we have, I have now made new ones. Jessica, you got new ones?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, Jessica's going to work on her new ones. Oh, it's going to be more positive. She is going to be a more positive person.
That last song was Candy by the Men here on the .91 FM.
So Jessica and I are back, and we have our weekly Twitter question to address. And Isabella H. asks us, what is our silliest fears that we have?
So I'll start. My silliest fear by far, I am deathly afraid of getting paper cut in the eye. My eyes are just so sensitive. I can touch my eyes, but if anyone else cries or tries, gets anywhere near my eyes will just start pouring with water.
It's very interesting.
Yes.
Okay, so mine would definitely have to be, Jessica and I were talking about this before the break, and I honestly was afraid to tell her. I was like, she's going to think this is so weird.
But until she realized that I am scared of the same exact thing.
Jessica, she relates to me so well. It's a gift. But my strange fear would have to be, I am deathly afraid of slipping and falling and smacking my head on my faucet and dying. It's a little morbid, but I'm just saying, it's a fear of mine. So kids, be careful in the shower.
Yeah, so if you guys have your silly fears that you want to tweet us, you can tweet us at @the.91 on Twitter.
So keep it tuned, and we'll be back after a short break.
Thank you for joining us on this wild ride, and we can't wait to catch you back here next week on the .91 FM.
I'm Jessica Walter here with Ellie Davis. Have a great week.